It's high noon.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Property Gaming World. Today, Axisandallies 1942 Larry Harris setup. We're going to play this the Axis against the fast AI. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, let's kick some ass. There's my Taj Mahal screensaver. All right, here we go. Okay. 4-3 by the Soviet Union. 4 infantry, 3 artillery. They're going into Ukraine and into West Russia. No surprise, either one of those. They'd left a guy in Karelia, which I find interesting. All right. Ukraine, 3 casualties. So this one's a tough pill to swallow because the goal is to actually keep the bomber alive. So killing it first sucks, but your odds of winning the fight and pushing the Soviet Union back are less because he's a worse defender. I am going to try to keep them alive. So we killed 2, so they wiped everything. It's fine. They wiped everything out. We got 1 back. They're down pretty strong there in Ukraine. I'm not real thrilled. We only got 1 back there. So the Soviet turn, their opening turn was excellent for them. Excellent. All right. So what that will do for me is sometimes I look at dropping the aircraft carrier here and then just do infantry, but I still might, just because it gives me a little bit more flexibility with my aircraft. But man, that Russian turn was really good for them. I mean, like, really good. Like, this is going to be a bitch to... So this is going to be a bitch to get. That's easy, but they are real strong here, and they're decent here. All right, their other moves were they bailed out of Buryatia in the Soviet Far East, retreating this way, left 1 guy here just in case I get froggy, which I might. They moved a guy into here into the Szechuan Garden to make sure that we don't run in there and kill the flying tiger in the first turn, which I don't typically try to do anyway because the odds are not great. Okay, so Germany buys. If I do the carrier, yeah, I almost need to do, well, if I do the carrier and drop 2 planes there, we'll be all right. So carrier and 9 infantry is what I'm going to do. Let's see how it goes. It's a gamble. We'll see how it goes. All right. So first turn here. Two subs. 2 planes. There. Planes here. I hate to use a damn. 3 of them into there. I hate to use a here. Can't take the guy from France. Here. Do the Transjordan move. So typically you would do this move to close off the Suez Canal and kind of throw Britain into a little bit of chaos because there's pressure here in Egypt pressure coming this way towards India and Persia, and a little bit of pressure down south. I mean, they're going to kill these guys most likely, but it also gives me time to rally this way in hopes that we can kind of do a little bit of action in Africa. I'm not anticipating a whole lot of action, of positive action in Africa, but and we're gonna go here. Actually, no. That whole thing, we're not doing any of that shit. And the 3 guys there, we don't want to do that either. So here in Karelia, because this is a fucking trap and a half. They didn't move their sub. This is a trap and a half because they can just feed into here, and there's not a lot I can do about it. But I am going to send 2 dudes this way into there, and I'll do 1 guy from Finland. We'll send our 3rd plane here. Hope that's enough to kill that shit. And go from there. I don't want to use my tanks this early if I can help it. We just got to hold our breath and hope that this is enough, because I don't want to use my... Well, I can send a 3rd sub in there. Definitely doing that. I'm not moving my cruiser because I'm going to land planes here. So we're going to do our best here. 1, 2, 3. There's like... Yeah, we can get a couple planes out there. All right. So here we go. Let's fucking do it. Duck. Yeah, fuck yeah, we're bombarding. All right, let's do C-Zone 17. Got him. All right, we'll do the Transjordan battle there. Miss. Come on, fucker. Here we go. All right. Let's do the battle up in Karelia. Miss with the bombardment. Got him with a regular dude. They got 1 back. That's fine. Okay. C-Zone 7. There it is. The subs. U-boat action. That shit. All right. We'll lose a sub on that. We'll remain. There it goes. We got it that time. We lose another U-boat. That's fine. That couldn't have gone much better. That was good. And the battle over in Ukraine. 2 hits. 2 back. That's fine. Of course, we're killing infantry. Come on, baby. 2 more. There we go. 1 back. All right, so we took that. All right. So that's good. That'll work for us. All right, non-com. We'll put a guy in Belarusia, just in case they want to do something stupid. And then I am going to consolidate tanks into the Poland. We pull everything this direction. Here, all the tanks there. Pull back here. Land our planes there. Move that up that way. Move that here. Actually, we'll go here. There. We'll move that up there. Oops. Move that up there. Oh, that's the one that came in from France. All right, and that one there. And then bail out here, kind of consolidate there and see how that goes for us. I gotta land my planes. Where can they land? Can land up there. We like that. I'll drop one here. All right, and northwest will clear. So we're leaving the western front open. We'll be able to kind of kick back if we need to. Killing the transport here. They're going to have a baby fleet, and I don't know what the Americans are going to do. I assume they're going to come towards Germany, but you never know because we're not playing like tournament style. So, all right, that's about as good as I can hope for. And let's. Yeah, no, we're good. We're gonna drop a boat right there. Bang. And 9 dudes in Germany. Actually, I'll do 8 guys in Germany and 1 guy down there. That way, if this survives, we'll find out here in a minute because I'm pretty sure Britain's going to go right at it. As Britain can hit this guy with 1, 2 fighters and their bomber, they might do that. We'll see. They purchased 5 infantry and 4 artillery. They are going to go after the battleship and transport. Going up there with their destroyer and planes against my U-boat. Going at Transjordan, and they're bailing out of Egypt. That's fine. And they're going to go take France. Yeah, that's fine. None of that's a surprise. We got a plane back out of that. That's fine. U-boat gets nothing back. Not really a surprise there. We hit back with Transjordan. We get 1. Okay. Eastern Canada, the tank drove down to Mexico. I want to take a trip to Cabo. The fleet in Australia bugs out to the east. Oh, I like that right there. I like that a lot. Reinforce Alaska. They put a guy in Burma for whatever reason. And they're just building up. They're watching out for a sea lion from me, which I am not going to do. I put the carrier there just because it gives me a little bit more flexibility. I can poke it. I can poke it at boats like this one. They left this boat all exposed, so we're in good shape there. Okay, over here, they didn't do shit with Britain to Japan, so we've already got 2 transports. I typically want 3 total. I am going to take out the Pacific Fleet here in Pearl. We're going to go here into Anhui and into Yan'an. This is a little beefier than I'd like. If I go into Burma, they're going to hit me back. So I need to make sure that I'm strong enough in there to do that. I like to push more towards India most of the time because it is takeable by Japan in the early game. But there's also some merit to putting pressure on Russia because I'm pretty sure they're going to go KGF on me. So, all right. So with that, I will buy a transport. I want to make sure that I have enough stuff in Japan to fill my transports because I'm going to clear out 4 units there. So it's going to be the tank, artillery, and 2 guys. So I'm going to clear out 2 of those, which only leaves 2 dudes for me to transport. So I need to be able to transport 6 units worth of guys. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll buy a plane because Air Force is freaking king for Japan. All right, so that's what we're doing. 3 dudes, 1 artillery, a transport, and an airplane. Okay. All right, so first things first, we're going to attack Pearl. So here, here, here. the sacrificial airplane. Now, AAA tends to want to kill the plane that has the least amount of movement left. So I may have to go back in and edit that, which is a pain in the ass. I am not bringing my carrier into that shit because that guarantees he's going to die. Because these guys are going to freaking rage and go kill whatever's left over there. So I'm not going to do any of that shit. All right, here. We're going to send all 4 of these dickheads into Onway. Go here. Here. I'm going to send this dickhead up there. We're going to leave him. Actually, no. We're going to send him in there with this plane. I think I am going to go 3 guys here and a plane. We should be able to get these 2. 1 and 1. And 1 and 1. You want as many guys as you can possibly get on the ground in on the ground. Actually, hold. Do the whole thing. You want as many guys as you can get on the ground in Asia with Japan. As many as possible. Alright. I will send... So you take Briatia so that any kind of chicanery from Britain trying to freaking fly, or the United States trying to fly bombers up from India and Australia and shit can't land there. Because that's a fucking thing. They like to do that bullshit. Yeah, as many bodies on the ground as possible. So in my non-combat, I'm going to move this guy to here. Not doing that now. That guy to there. And I'm going to pick up 1 and 1, swing them down, and drop them into Quang. That's the intent here. We will bombard with our battleship. We got these guys down here. So see, they're trying to tempt us to freaking go after those guys. I'm not going to bite on that. They also have this shit up here, which is annoying. I'm not doing that shit. We're not playing that silly ass game because I'm not going to send a carrier and battleship and 2 planes chasing these guys because they're far enough away that they can just keep running. Well, we are going to close the Suez Canal because we'll take Egypt, so they're going to have to go the long way. If they're going to keep going, they're going to go the long way. With that, 1, 2, actually 1, 2, 3, we'll fly into there. And I'm going to move my battleship and carrier here into French Indochina. Or into the Season 36. We'll throw our destroyers up here to protect the transport, our brand new transport. That's coming in. We should win here. I'd be shocked if we don't. They're bugging out. I'm just going to let them go. I'm not going to chase them. Again, they've got a head start. I'm not going to chase them. All right, here we go. Yes, we definitely want to naval bombard. Let's go ahead and do Season 53. That's Pearl. Okay. 1 back. We like that. That 1 back, I'm going to kill a plane. Because that plane's going to crash and die anyway, because I'm not going to go after him. Main. All right, so we got it. And we'll lose. I'm going to lose my sub. Okay, so we won that one. Britia. Got it. And we're down strong there. Didn't lose anything. Russia can't do anything to take that back. Onway, one hit, one back. That's not a surprise. Got him with two. There we go. We lost two. That's tough. It's okay though. And Yunin. Got him. None back. All right. So we're down strong there. We like that. We're down freaking strong right there. We love that. All right, non-com. Up from Malaya. Float here and here. Keeping an eye on their bullshit. Drop one plane there. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll fly him down. These two go here. Here. Grab the artillery and gun. Drop them here. Move those two there. See what it did right there. AAA wants to kill, always kills the guy that has the least amount of, or the most amount of distance to fly. I can't do anything about that, so I'm going to edit that after I non-combat move. Because this guy flew from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He could go back to this carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Okinawa. 1, 2. So I'm going to float them to Okinawa. We'll drop the bomber off at Wake. I'm going to kill that guy. I'm just going to do the edit now. So I'm not cheating. This is not cheating. I'm going to kill that plane because I openly said that I did not. Oh, I can't do that yet. Okay, so I can't edit yet. I need to get past this turn. So that plane is I'm going to delete him because he should be landing there. AAA doesn't let me pick which fighter to kill. It just kills one, and it always kills the one with the most movement left, which is stupid, but that's what it does. Okay, that's all for Japan, I think. So we are done. End it. Sploosh. So he died, but that's not real because now I'm going to edit, add a unit to here. There's a Japanese plane because I'm putting my plane on my carrier where it should have gone if the game would let me do that, but it didn't. Okay, so that's the end of that. Now we're placing units. So we drop our boat out here, and I have to put everything else on Japan. All right, so there we go. Let's see what the old USA does. So I told you they were going to go kill, they were going to rage and go kill whatever was left in Hawaii, which they did, and we didn't do anything in return. Flew their plane to Australia, bugging out of the Szechuan Garden. They're moving their guys kind of all over the place. It's interesting. They're trying to make sure that I don't do anything with Japan to go take Alaska. They're going to move in that transport east. Moved, yeah. So they're moving to reinforce Africa down there. Interesting that they didn't go at Morocco. It keeps their transports and stuff safe, I suppose. They built 4 fucking transports. So yeah, they're ready to rock and roll. All right, so into Russia, into Ukraine, into Karelia. Neither one of those is a surprise. I'm more surprised they didn't go at Belarusia too. All right. So they took out both our guys. That's fine. No hits, period, in Karelia. Nobody wants to freaking win that. We got one. We got one. They got none. We got none. No, all three. None. All right. Well, it is what it is. All right. Russian plane down to India. Kind of reinforcing Soviet Far East. Consolidating everything into West. Because that's the most flexible place for them. I don't have enough ponies to stack. I don't have enough to stack Ukraine and not get killed. No, I don't have enough to do that. Okay. I think we're just going to kind of slow play this a little bit. I'm going to go take Ukraine. I'm going to go light in there to take it. I'll take Karelia, same kind of thing. We'll go light into Karelia. I'm going to kill this boat. We're going to take Egypt, mostly to kill the bomber. Africa is a lost cause with the Americans going the way they did. We're not gonna be able to hold Africa for very long, I don't think. Next turn I might be able to stack Ukraine or Belarusia. Probably Ukraine. Because then I can threaten West and Caucasus, or if I go into threaten Karelia and West. But I want Caucasus is the bigger key than Karelia. Karelia is easier for me to get and hold, especially if I saber rattle and stack Ukraine. All right, so buys here. A lot of people will go for tanks here. I think I'm going to do a plane. His tanks are so fucking expensive. A plane. Two artillery and two tanks. So 9 units total, which is fine. The planes are critical. A lot of people buy a bomber. The hard part with the bomber is that it doesn't help me defend anything. It's actually really fucking terrible at defending things. So I'm gonna go with that. We'll see how it treats us. All right, so attacks. We're done. Who? Send one here to kill that. Here. No. There's no threat from any transports yet getting to Italy. Though they could pretty soon. We'll send one from here, 3 from here. Plane to France. We'll send 1, 2. I think it's okay to leave Belarusia completely fucking empty, because what are they gonna do? They got 1 tank. He ain't gonna fucking blitzkrieg or nothing. There. There. Let's me bombard. We're gonna go everybody Everybody from Libya into Egypt to kill their freaking bomber. I think that's it. We should be good enough here. Should be good. Yep. Should be good. Yep. Yep. Die transport. Ukraine. 2 hits. 1 back. That's good. Take it. Egypt. All misses. Nobody wants to do anything in Egypt. We got them. None back. Okay, that's great. Gives us a shot to hold on to Egypt for a little bit. Karelia, 1 hit from the bombard. We like that. We got him. Ouch. Hit us back with 2. So we're going to be down soft, which is fine, but I didn't want to lose those 2. France, we got them. None back. All right. So we're down with 4 in France, which is great. Okay. Non-combat. Let's land our planes back on our carrier. Let's move here. Here. Leave 1 in Germany just for the shit of it. Our reinforcements to Egypt. We'll leave Morocco and Algeria open. Fly our plane back here. Here. Actually, go here. And 1 of them up there so that if they get froggy and do a bunch of weird shit up there, I might have a chance to swing my dick up that way. Okay. Done. I have to drop everything in Germany. Well, I could throw, you know what, I'll throw 2 guys down in Italy, because the Americans, 1, 2, they can't get to Italy, but I don't want to leave that completely devoid of anything. There's no threat to Germany. And next turn, I'm going to buy a fuckload of infantry, so. All right. Let's see what Britain does. We have 43 IPCs left. What is Britain going to do? So Britain buys 3 infantry, an artillery, and 2 bombers. Their fleet's bugging out in the Indian Ocean. They're stacking India. They're coming back with the transport. That's not a surprise. They're bugging out, though. Everything's going east. Everything's going to Europe. So they didn't even fight at all this go around. Nope. All right, yeah, they didn't fight at all. So they're stacking up India. Right now, India's got fucking 10 dudes, a tank, 10, 11 ground units, and 3 fighters. So it's more transport time for Japan, I think. Build some more transports. They got this mini fleet here, but there's no transports. With no transports, I almost don't give a fuck. Because what are they going to do? They can float around. As long as I don't expose any significant piece of my fleet, I don't think I care. Okay. So we could push to the edge here. In Asia, take the Szechuan Garden and Xikang. We could take both of those. How hard can I push into Burma? So if we went here, here. Use my planes instead of these. I would go in with 1, 5, 6, 7 dudes into Burma, not including anything that I pick up and bring, which would be these guys. So it'd be 1, 2. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to buy another transport. That's not a transport. Buy a transport. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'll buy another plane. Because we are going to actually, I don't know if I need to do that. So I need enough to, one of these transports is leaving, so they're not picking up anything from here. So I'm going to pick up 4 units from here. So 3 and 1, which would leave 2 guys. So 2 guys and 3 transports in the area. So I need 6 units total. So I could go 1 less and buy a bomber instead. Actually, we can go like this. Even, and I'll buy a bomber. So there we go. 1 more transport, 4 guys. 4 guys plus 2 is 6 guys total on land in Japan. My math could be off a little. It is what it is. I'm not a freaking pro. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So here we're going to go 1 and 1. 1, 1, 2 in there. All. Bang. We got to have enough, though. We got to have enough to hold it. So I might unwind this whole fucking thing if I don't feel like I can hold it. I think we'll be able to. Especially since they have a mixed bag of shit. They only have 1 fighter for Britain. One and 1. Float that shit down. Don't want to lose this here. I'll crash a fucking plane to not have that Russian guy survive. I don't want to do that, but I will crash a fucking plane to make sure he doesn't live. No transport. They have 1 transport that's a British one, so they're weak as fuck down there, so it's fine. I don't know where this freaking American plane's going to try to go. 1, 2, 3. Can't get to anywhere. Sure, get in on the fight. So we would have 7, 10, 11. If I bring these guys 12, 13 guys down, I think that's okay. We're going to do that. Bring them around. 13 plus some fucking planes and shit. Fly there. Battleship. What do we got over here? Two, 1, 2. There we go. Okay. I feel pretty good about being able to take and hold Burma. Next turn, if depending on how they feel here, I can bring an additional 2 guys And more planes, because I'll have these other planes available to come help me too. The carrier's going to go there. All right. We're freaking wholesaling to try to take freaking Calcutta here. All right. So that's it. Let's, yes, please. So Far East, kill the one guy. We get away with not losing anybody. Perfect. The Szechuan Garden, got him. Fine. Don't care if I actually take the territory. I don't give a fuck about that. Sinkang, no. Fuck. Come on. No. Come on. Yes. Okay, good. That was the gamble one, were these two. We lost our guy there. That's fine. The freaking American wants to go back in there. Fucking have at it. All right, kill two. Don't get anybody. Perfect. All right, we're down with a big dick in Burma. We like that one. We're freaking flashing that shit now. Okay, plane back into Britia. Land 2 fighters out there. Bring our carrier. There. 1 fighter. And a bomber there. Let's drop 1 more fighter here just to make sure our bomber doesn't die. I don't think it can, but I just don't want to gamble with that shit. I don't want there to be something I'm not seeing. Some surprise fuckery. All right. So, yeah, this is freaking devoid of talent. That's because all the talent is right here. I'm hoping we got enough dick to freaking punch through there. We'll see. Okay. Boom. Okay. 36. What are the United States gonna do? 6 dudes, 2 artilleries, and 2 transports. They are going all in on Germany. All in. Yeah, so I got to be careful over there. I see what they're doing with their fleet. They're going to try to get froggy and cut off my fleet in Japan. There's that guy, and that was happening. No combat out of them, which is fine. More transports down to Africa. More transports out of the United States. They got transports coming out their ass. I always find this move to stacking Africa interesting. I mean, it guarantees I got no shot to hold it. There's just nothing I can do. I'm surprised that they didn't go for Morocco, though. Like, I don't really have enough to threaten them out there. But place all their transports. They got all the dudes in Eastern. So here, I'm a little concerned about that. So Russia takes Bello. Going at Ukraine, 3-1. Going into Karelia with 3-1. And into the Baltic states with 1-1. I'm surprised they did that. Nothing in Karelia. Die. Nothing. Okay. Baltic. Nothing. Got one. Yeah, we'll kill our gun. Got a tank. Oh, fuck you. Oh! Freaking killed their plane too. Eat a dick, bastards. Communist fucks. That looks real bad for us, but I think we're going to be okay. All right. So it is infantry time. Plane and another fucking infantry. All the fucking infantry, like all of them. All right, so the question I do have to ask myself here is, there are no transports that can touch France right now. Well, that's not true. These guys can go up that way if they want. Okay. The question I have to ask myself is, where do I want to stack? Where do I want to move this? So they've got 7, 8, 13 units. So I can stack here and feel pretty confident that they can't dick me. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm tired of fucking around with Corellia, so we're going to just take it for good this time. Go take Transjordan. All that does is just put a little bit of pressure on Persia and gives these guys an escape route. If I can take Calcutta, which the United States and Russia said, fuck all, India, we're out. They freaking bailed with their planes. So, and this move here by Soviet Union is fine, because if they want to put resources into walking through fucking Asia, more power to them. Okay. Take everything. Drop our nuts right there. Actually, hold on. Throw one more guy there. We're gonna drop our nuts onto Ukraine. There's nothing out here that my planes give a shit about. So I am going to use my planes to go ape shit on So here, I'm a little concerned, and I didn't see it ahead of time. Their 2 bombers and 2 planes might take this out, and I might just let them. Just let it go, because that's going to be 8, 14 attack damage. Hearthstone's updating, so there's some preview for some new stuff coming on my channel. 14 coming. I would have a defense of 3, 11, 12, 13 with a total of 4 units, 4 units, and 4 units. I don't know if they'll do it. That's an awful lot of value for them to dump into killing my fleet. I think I'm going to stand firm for just a little bit longer and find out what happens with that. Yeah, I think we're going to hold out just a little bit longer. All right, I think that's it. Is that naval? Yes. All right, Bellow. All three of the planes had did their job. They didn't get anything back, so we got Bellow. Ukraine. The oh shit moment from the Soviets in Ukraine. Oh fuck. What the hell's happening? All right, we got the artillery in Transjordan with no losses. Fuck yeah, so far so good, guys. Karelia. 2. Got 1 back. That's fine. Come on, baby. We got them. 1 back. All right. All right, so we got that. Now we walk. There. Walk our guys back. They still can't get to Italy. We'll reinforce here. We got, what, 1 transport? No dude. They can't even do any shit with their transport down there. I am going to drop my planes back here. Bring the gun with me. All right, so I am going to reinforce my freaking Baltic Sea fleet. We'll see if Britain wants any action there. I think it'll cost them a good bit for them to do that, which is fine. And like I said, I'm saber rattling here. I like to see this in Novosibirsk. Like I know I'm not thrilled with them, possibly rolling into Asia, but these are guys that aren't over here. So I'm okay with that. Because we're going to go all in on India here this next turn. Where we're going to push our shit into India and see how that treats us. All right. That's it. Oh, air units can't land in Karelia. You're correct, they cannot. We will land them here. There we go. Okay. Fighter and 9 and 2. Little slow. I get that, but it's a lot, especially when I see them kind of pushing all in on a kill Germany. So bombing, they did not go for the Baltic Sea. They did buy 2 more bombers and another dude. So they're bailing out on India. Killed a bomber on their freaking bomb raid. Fuck you. So I need to, over on Japan's turn, I need to keep an eye. Yeah, they're bailing out of India. So they're just outright bailed. We like that. I've done that move before. It's fine. I think they waited too long to bail out of India. Because if they want to go this way, Africa's lost. I know I'm going to lose Africa. There's nothing I could do about it. All right, over here, I need to keep my eye open because this little fleet is now getting close enough to be a pain in my fucking balls here in Japan. So I need to kind of keep an eye open over there. I don't even need my freaking fleet anymore, though, over here, which I thought I might. I don't. So I don't have to buy ships. I just need to reallocate them, which is fine. I do think that it's time to build a factory in Manchuria, though. So we're going to go factory. in Manchuria. I don't think I need any dudes. I got plenty of guys in Japan. I mean, I'll buy some just to kind of keep my transports flowing. So one, actually 1, 2, 3, and a bomber. So factory, bomber, yeah. So I'm going to throw a factory in Manchuria. That'll help shore up whatever the fuck they're trying to do here, because I'll start stacking tanks in there. And I'll send my fleet back this way to freaking bully. So they're given they are giving up India outright. They gave it up. Boom, we dropped our big dick in there, so they gave it up. I am going to go at this guy in the Szechuan Garden. Can my planes do anything long distance? No, not really. So we'll send him there. Up here. So there's no transports out here. They still don't have any. So we're just going to start pushing west. Out here, my fleet, I'm going to start getting ready to push to the east to go after Hawaii, get me the victory city there. And I'm not a huge fan of strategic bombing, but I might start bombing Russia with Japan's airplanes so that we can freaking knock them out. The next move too could also be to move my transports and reinforce Africa. I'm not going to, but I could. See, there's this shit down here, this freaking British and American fleet. There's absolutely nothing going on up here, which I'm shocked by. So these guys are dead. Now this will kill them. They are dead. They will die. So I am not even going to bother keeping that shit alive. Next turn, I'm going to bail my 2 planes out, and the rest of that shit's going to end up in the bottom of the fucking Baltic. Okay. I think that's all we've got for attacks here, because we're not in a position to do anything about this fleet out here. I don't care too much about that. Yeah. I could go for Australia. Good. I could take 3 guys down there, 3 guys and some planes. But I want to make sure that we're protecting up here too. So if I go 1, 1, drop it here, here. I just gotta watch because these guys they can float around, so I gotta keep an eye open over there. Here. Take West Australia. And I'll send a carrier down there. And I'll probably send a battleship and a carrier. And I'll send the other battleship and other carrier up here and move these guys up here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, so that's it. All right, you cut. Frozen Tundra. Got away scot-free. Take it. The Szechuan Garden. Everybody fucking missed. Oh, we got them. I thought everybody missed. Apparently not. All right, so India, we lose a guy. That's fine. They're not going to take it back. They have no way to do that. Their bombers can't fly far enough to do anything about that shit, I don't believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can't fucking get there. All right, so that is non-combat for us. So I'm going to send a carrier. and 2 planes down here and a battleship. We'll send the rest of this group up here. These two over here. Can they do anything with that? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could. I'll just move them. There. Okay. So we've got Australia's under threat. This one will be tougher just because I'm going to go grab the guy out of New Guinea next turn. And we'll go 4 and 2 planes and a bombard. And then we're going to push here towards Hawaii. Next turn, we may take Midway. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We're stretched pretty thin, but I don't think Russia's got the resources to push back on me. So they finally moved their sub. That's funny. But I think that's it. I think that's going to be good enough. All right, Manchuria gets its factory. Nothing's close enough to dick with them, and we will drop all the rest of that there. Lots of dudes in Japan. It's kind of wasted money. I probably could have done the economy on that a little bit better. All right, the United States bought 5 dudes, a artillery, and 3 more transports. Like they don't have enough. Here they go into Algeria. They're not playing the game in France where they freaking poke at France and take it. No, they're gonna. There it is. There's France, and they're bombing Germany for 3. They're bugging out. They saw me get pissy, so they're bugging out there. Stacking up in the Sudan. They're stacking Hawaii, vaguely. Congo. All the fucking transports in the world. I don't know why they keep sending them to Africa. I'm surprised that they're not going. I'm surprised. It's interesting. Soviet Union. They bought fucking 4 artillery, 2 dudes, and a tank. Going at Bello. Took out Bello. Going to Karelia. Got 1. Got none back. Got the last one. Didn't get anything back. Alright, that's frustrating. They're bugging out of Caucasus too, which is interesting. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll repair them. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So here, we'll buy 3 tanks and 7 infantry. Bang. Keeps us a mix of aggressive and not overly aggressive. So kill that. Kill that. Last freaking hurrah out of our transport. So here, taking Caucasus is strong is a bad idea. That's a trap right there. Fucking Admiral Akbar is screaming, it's a trap. That is a fucking trap and a half. So if I were to go in strong into Caucasus, they're going to collapse on me. They could send Britain in there to soften them up, and these guys will just plow, and then that's fucking ball game for Germany. At that point, I am just flailing around trying to make sure I don't fucking die. So we've got to be careful there. Okay, so we'll send one here, two here. We'll send them all. Actually, no. Send two. One, two planes here. I do want Bellow. I do think I can use some tanks there. One, two, one, two. One, two here. One. Let's do the planes into Caucasus. We'll take the free four. I think that's it. These guys are going to bug out. We're gonna reinforce Egypt. Force them to use more resources on it, and hope that we can hold it at least for another turn. Yep. Okay, that looks okay. We'll hold Karelia for good now. Transports, yes. Transports, yes. Bombard, yes. Die. Okay, Bellow. We got one. They got none. Remain. We got the other one. They get one back. It's fine. Karelia. No, nothing with their gun. We kill three. They kill two. Ouch. Okay. We got the last one. Nothing back on that one. Okay. France. We got both. They got none. That's what we wanted to see. Caucasus. We killed their one. He gets nothing back in return. That went really well. Really happy about that. That went good. Okay. Fighters. Back to Germany. Back to Germany. Back to Poland. Germany. Ukraine. Still nothing to threaten up here yet. Oh, I didn't see him. I don't think I wanted to drop a plane in Morocco just so it gets killed. So it's a one bomber for one plane. I didn't want to do that. Retreat. It is what it is. So they're going to push out, but they can't push out any farther than here. They'll take this. Because I'm going to go, well, it depends. I don't know. 12, 18, 21, 29 plus a gun. I don't love that. So I would have 8, 16, 19, 22, 29, 30, 32. I don't think he can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he can't get there. Not in love with that. I think I wait. All right, that's it for them. Let's see what Britain does here. Giving up my Baltic fleet makes me a little sad, a little weepy, but I can't put anything there. Can't put anything there. Everybody in Germany. Bang. Okay. 47. Let's see what Britain does. Britain buys a carrier, a fighter, and an artillery. They're killing our fleet. They're sending their tank to go after our gun in the Szechuan Garden. They are taking Morocco. They're bombing Germany. Bomb raid on Germany. Kill the fighter. I'll take it. Get out of here. Caucasus. We lose them both. We don't get anything back. I was hoping to keep the Caucasus from falling into Russians' hands before. Now that's good. See, they're stacking Kazakh, which is fine. That's not unexpected. They're hurting though. They don't have enough of any one to push me out of Persia with Japan. They don't have enough of any one of them. So we're loading up 1, 2, 3 tanks in Manchuria, 1, 2, 3 tanks in India, so that we can move quickly. And I am going to pocket the last 6. A sub doesn't help me. 2 more infantry don't help me. So we're not going to do that. We're going to pocket it. Done. Okay, so here we go. Do I want to go get Midway? Or Alaska? Alaska looks nice. I think we're going to go get Alaska, because I can go up, get Alaska, and then go back down and get Hawaii. There's not a whole lot up there. They'll probably push me out of Alaska, but that's fine. So, first moves here. Let's go from Yakut into, there's absolutely no reason to not bulldog this way, because there's no transports yet that are scary. No, nothing scary over there yet. Some planes and shit. Don't care about planes. Do we want to bomb Russia? That is a question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do that. We'll bomb Russia. We'll see if we can't start hurting their economy. These guys are just going to stay put. I think we are going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. We'll just take the whole thing. It's just faster that way. Bang. Can't do anything with that bomber yet. So we will, oh, actually, can we? We can, but I don't want to land him there, I don't think. No, there's nothing they can do. Because what does he got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, we can bring him down there to help. That's fine. Here. Here. Everybody. Into there. There. All of you. Go this way. So we should get Australia there. We're definitely going to get Persia. We're going to get ENO. And we're going to get Alaska. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right, did 9 damage to Russia. That's great. Nobody died. That's key. Holy nice rolls. Nothing out of the Russian artillery. They weren't ready for us. ENO. Die. We win. Australia. We got them all. Lost one. Okay. Good. Good. Now we can freaking pincher attack here on Hawaii. Or even just fucking go take Hawaii and saber rattle the fuck out of up here. Alright. We will land our bombers in India. I will send my... No, I'm not sending my plane down there. He's gonna get killed if I do that. The two British bombers are fucking annoying in there. How far can they get? They can get Seakang, Szechuan Garden. We'll just land there and see if they want to dick around, I guess. Alright. The bomber will land there. Planes will land there. This plane will land there. The other bomber? Oh, he landed down there in the south. Yep. Okay. 3 in Manchuria. Bang. And 3 in India. And we're just going to keep feeding. We're just going to feed tanks. Just feed them. 53 for Japan. Americans bought 7 dudes, 1 artillery, 1 tank, and 2 more transports. They are going to land in France again. Yep. Sacrificing transport, which is fine. Kind of going a little weak on land units. There they go. All right. So they took our guys out in France. They lost their... They won. I think that's questionable. They're bugging out in the Pacific. They're gonna put a bunch of dudes in Western. Just to make sure I don't do anything. Time for Germany to bail out of Egypt. Bye-bye. We will be bailing out. That's fine. They didn't stack Western as much as I thought they would. I mean, I don't think I got enough ponies to take it, but they didn't stack it as what? Hmm? Okay. Hmm. Okay. So they put a bunch of guys back over here in Vologda. Is that what that place is called? Vologda? To stop this push, which I give no fucks about. They don't have, now I can push hard into Caucasus now. I don't think there's enough enough resistance for me to be able to just take that shit outright. They are starting to get froggy over here in Britain, but I think they're too late. Okay, so done. Two tanks. 4 tanks and 6 infantry. Deal. So now we're going to push. All right, so we're bugging out of Egypt. Bye-bye. We'll go into Transjordan. Buy us another turn of survival with them. Everybody into Caucasus. They just don't have enough. I don't think, well, with Russia, they won't have enough with Britain to do anything about it. We'll leave Bellow. I'm going to push into Archangel, though. Use this fighter to help. They did not take France, so that's good news. So down here, I gotta watch Italy. Gotta watch Italy. They can't get anything over here. They did bring a cruise. Is that a battleship? That's a cruiser to protect that guy. So I'm at the point now where they're going to start getting a little froggy on the western part and down in Italy. So a lot of my infantry are not going to be traveling anymore. The ones that are already traveling are going to continue, but everything else is going to stay put or move to defend. Yeah. The hard part here is that Japan's going to be what helps because they're going to reinforce strong here. So we'll be okay. Britain is at least another turn away from being able to do anything significant from a threat standpoint. I mean, they can invade France, which is fine. I don't want to sacrifice my planes here. There's not enough value. I can't get them here. I can't get them here. Can't get them here, so they're just going to sit. I'm going to leave a couple of planes here to help fight back. And I'm going to push the other 2 planes this way so that we can start really pushing Russia. I'm going to leave west. I don't see a reason to poke at it and lose a guy or 2. Doesn't do me enough. Yeah. Okay, so that's it, I think. Let's go. Archangel, all 3 hits. Nothing back. Trans. Yep. They did get one back. We'll kill a guy. Cock. All day. Ouch. Fuck. That hurt. That fucking hurt. Okay. Ow. All right, non-com. Tanks here. Gun here. 4 up there. We'll land him in Karelia. We'll send 2 fighters this way. I cannot land there. We'll land in Bello. We'll put a guy here. Bello. Ukraine. There. They want to go in there. They don't have any planes. They don't have enough planes. They don't have any carriers. The Americans specifically don't have any carriers down there. So without any planes, they just got a fuckload of infantry and a gun. I should have enough to defend that. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Okay, can't do that. There, it's fine. All right. We'll go with a pair of tanks up there. Three guys in Italia. And the rest of the stuff in Germany proper. I should move that gun down to Italy. That's okay. All right. Feeling pretty good here. What's Britain going to do? They're going to buy 3 transports and a dude. So yeah, they're getting ready to land. That's fine. Not unexpected. Take France. It's not a surprise. Bomb Caucasus. Bomb Caucasus. Bomb there. But fucking gun. That freaking Japanese freaking artillery gun is just a baller. So they're stacking what's left of them in Russia, which is fine. We're a little ways from being able to punch through yet. 2 turns. Starting to get freaking messy. Okay. So they freaking bailed. I love that. I love that. I love that a lot. I think we're going to just consolidate still in Hawaii. Just take Hawaii. What do we need? What do we got left here? Players. So we have 7. They have 6. I'll have 8 here. 9 if I take back. That might be enough to win the game, actually. I think I might need 9 to win. We'll see. I know if I take Russia, which that's going to be a tough fucking pull, but okay. So buying. Check here. Nothing's threatening that way. There's no threats. No threats for Japan. Japan's just frickin' Hulkamania. They're just running wild. So bully up with 6 tanks. And we could. Australia's no help. Could take New Zealand for free. Take New Zealand for free. Take the rest up to Hawaii. Consolidate the whole fleet so that none of this bullshit or any planes can swing their pecker at me. What do I want to do with that last 17? Uh, no, I want to throw another transport. Or transport in a destroyer to kind of escort it. That way we can continue to poking around out that way. Do I need to do that? I don't know if I need to do that. So I could pick up 1 and 1 here. Do I even need those guys? I don't even need those guys, really. I may just leave them there. Just build a freaking factory right there and start shitting freaking units into freaking North America. I'm not going to do that, but that's funny. I don't know what to do with that other 17. I don't think I need this. Actually, you know what? I am going to do. I am going to. I need to start thinking about how to deal with the fleets that are being built in the East. Japan's going to be the freaking guys who can do it. I am going to buy. Is it a carrier? Let's make it a carrier. And I'll save the other 3. We'll see if it matters. I don't know if it does. All right, so down here, I am not going to take it to Free New Zealand. I am going to just send all 3 of these fuckheads into Hawaii. No risk. No bullshit. All of them get in there. And send our planes to help. And our boats too. Don't believe he can do jack shit to help with that. There's nowhere for him to go. He cannot land anywhere. He cannot do jack fucking shit. Is there anything cheap he can go get and still land? He could do that. He could do no. So he can't do shit. Okay. We are going to bomb Russia again. Boom. We'll go this way. Takes Kang back. Everybody wants to be a cat. Hold. I want to kill that guy with a plane. Listen to. Everything else is going to go up here. I think we're going to leave that. If I start pushing this way, they are going to get pissy. Nope. They can't move fast enough, though. They can't. They gotta go into Western. Fuck yeah, I think we do. Go here. Let's just fucking do it. Bam. Send them back, and we can just start shuttling dickheads up to Alaska until they want to do something about it. All right, I think that's good. Yes, please. Bomb run does 6 damage to Soviets. That's good. Western, die, British fucker, you dick. That hurt. Because that opens the door for them to actually get froggy enough to come at me. Fuck, I was hoping to not have that. Kazakh, we miss with everything. Nice job, fuckers. Come on, get him. No. Come on. Come on. Oh, God, he's gonna live. We got him. He got us. That sucks. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Kang. Die, daddy. Okay. And Hawaii. We got him with the bombardment. All right, that's us. We took all of that. Non-combat. Back down here. Still no threat from any boats or any bullshit. All of you guys. Go here. You can go here. There. So we've got like a 2-prong attack going here. You two go back here. Them go here. Take the 2 planes. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Oh, they can't actually fucking land. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. They can't land. So I will just go ahead and slide that there. There's no threat out here for them. 2 battleships. I'll send a destroyer down there so they don't get a cheap hit. I'll keep the other one up there. Bombers landed. We'll be dropping tanks there to protect them. Yeah, okay. Again, not really hope this guy get up. He's going to get into some action. All the way up there. Okay. 3 tanks here. Bang. 3 tanks here. Bang. And carrier here. Sploosh. 52 IPCs for Japan. Let's look at what the Americans are going to do. The Americans are buying 10 dudes and 2 artilleries. They are going to go at Western. Not surprised by that. It's fine. We lose 2 guys. They lose 2 guys. We lost our last guy. They lose nothing. So they took it. It's fine. Totally fine. There's a clusterfuck of shit in Russia. Like an absolute cluster. What do they have? It's not that much, though. Some planes and shit, though. Yeah, they're going to just drop a fuckload of guys in Western. Come on. Still feeding this Africa thing, which I find interesting. Didn't load up Western like I thought they would. Alright, Russia's repairing damage. They are hitting Archangel. Smart. We didn't get anything back. We're going to win in there with 6 guys. It's like they knew they had to get that one. Yeah, I'm at least another turn away. Okay. So what do we got? Russia's got 1, 2, 3, 4 planes. They've got 15, so that's 30, 38, 39, 40 plus, so they have 56 plus a gun for 66 or 57. Okay. I just don't have enough. I don't have enough flak bodies to do anything about their shit yet. That's the problem. I just don't have any freaking flak to throw at them. And there's not enough of Japan yet either, because I can come at them with. There's no infantry. That's the problem. I don't have any infantry yet in play for Russia. So I could hit them with 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 27, 37, 42. Yeah. 42. And then Japan could hit them with. It might be enough with Japan. It might be. Japan could hit them with 8, 16, 17, 29, 3 bombers. Also, how many units are we talking though? I mean, that's the other problem is that can't get there. What's funny is that they don't have, like, Italy's not under threat, which is funny. Okay. So we're done there. Okay. So lots of infantry for Germany. Infantry here. A tank up there probably. Okay. So here we go. Germany itself is under threat though, so I need to be careful here. Because they've got 8 transports here, so they can transport all their guys and they could get to Germany proper. So I do need to keep an eyeball on that. But Italy is not really under threat too bad. So we're going to take 3 guys from Italy and my 2 planes and go here. I can't consolidate an Archangel the way I want to. But I want to take those 7 units out, but I don't have enough, I don't think. Because I would go here, all of these, bang, these, and these into there. In the west, into here. We're going to retreat again and try to hold here in Persia. Kick these tanks this way. We'll probably go up this way instead. Next turn, Russia's out. They're out next turn. Pretty sure. I think that's it. Done. In order to win the game, I need Russia and France, I believe, because I'm holding 8. I need France. I need to hold France, which is doable. There's so many American boats down here, though, they can float up here and take France. Russia's the way to do it. All right, so West Russia, we kick their shit in. Archangel, yes. Ow. Yeah. Ow. That's not what I was hoping for. France, we got them. Lost 1. Fucking Archangel hurt so bad. That fucking hurt. Okay. Non-com. We'll drop all of them there. Up there. 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 Everybody out of Transjordan. Hell, he'll go all the way up there. Okay. Up there, 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 there. Bam, 11 and 2. They don't have enough, I don't think. It's a little weaker here than I would like, but I think it's gonna have to be okay. But it is a little lighter than I would have liked. All right, Britain, what do you got? You're gonna take back Alaska. You're going at Archangel. France. Bombing Caucasus. Okay. France. We got 2 back. Our guys are fighting hard. We actually held France. Actually fucking held it. I mean, Americans will just take it, but we held it. Just good news. So the question now is Japan going to attack the Soviet Union and Russia proper now? Do I go at them now? And knowing that they're not going to win. They won't win now. But they could weaken them enough, because British, they bugged their planes out. Did you see that? British moved their planes out, so the British have done the math and said, we cannot win here. So the British are out. They've got their 3 bombers up there. The British have determined that they cannot hold Russia. The Soviet Union is dead. So the game is almost over. Which tells me that I should push in with Japan this turn. Soften them up pretty badly. I mean, I'm going to lose a lot. I won't crash my planes. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to go back and take Alaska again. American's fleet is bugging out still. Just good news for us. Still no transports out this way. Okay. So Japan, I think we're going to continue the tank barrage. 6. And I am going to buy 2 destroyers. Actually, I'm going to buy a plane and a submarine now. Plane to load the carrier that I have out there. Okay, done. So here, I think we are. How much money does Russia have? Russia has 16. Do I bomb Russia? No. I want to kill their units at this point. So combat moves, we are going all in here. Bang. Here. Attack. Into Kazakh. One of those. Into Novosibirsk with there. Actually, I don't need that. Let's do Vologda and Novosibirsk. Or up here. Down. 1, 2. Okay, so hold on. If I have 3, I would have 3, and I would have 4 planes. So 4 planes is 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll give half a point to each of those, so 15, 19 with the bombard. They would be defending with 2, 4, 12, 13, 14, 15. What do I lose? What do I lose if I don't get that? What do I lose if I don't get it? That's the real question. What do I lose if I don't get it? So that's the real thing, is what do I gain? Which they don't have an answer. They don't have a fast answer. I think I'm going to fucking do that. Let's fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it. So I'm going to take my planes back from Alaska. I may not even fucking attack Alaska. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to attack Alaska. We're going all in here. Send our planes. 2 battleships. We'll just send the boats up there just to get it over with. We're hoping we can roll a 1 before he rolls 4 3s. That's the plan up there. Okay. Okay. So I'm fucking nuking airplanes here. That's the plan. We're going to nuke airplanes. I don't think that he's going to, you watch, those guns are going to blow up 2 planes. I don't think they have enough defense on Western. And if I get it and I've got a couple of guys there left, which I doubt, I think there's a shot that they can't take it back. I think there's a reasonable shot that they can't take it back. Over here, we are doing the soften up blow to Russia. We got like 3 waves worth of shit. We're going to do the softening blow here on Russia. Hope to take out, ideally, all of their infantry and a couple of their artilleries, or get rid of the 2 guns. The 2 guns would be great to get rid of. The Americans are not in a spot to do much of anything that's threatening. These boats are out in the middle of the fucking wilderness. They've got one here. They can move from down here to France. They can still get France if they want. They can move this way to reinforce Transjordan, which is a threat to me. That is threatening, because I've got to start kind of keeping an eye on that shit, because I don't want Calcutta to get taken. So I do have to be careful there. This is it. This is the swing. I've got to take out Russia, like Germany's next turn. Pretty much. Germany's next turn has to take out Russia. So that's the trick. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Novosibirsk. Die, daddy. Kazakh. Die. Alaska. Die. Didn't even lose anything either. That's huge. Western. Got one of my planes. Killed their 2 guys. Killed everything but their planes. And they only got 2 casualties back. Okay. Go. 1 plane dead. Ow. 2 planes. Come on. Got him. Okay. Lost all my planes. But we're down. We are down in Western United States. Western United States is speaking Japanese. For now. For now. All right, Russia. None of their guns hit. Kill all their guns. Fuck yeah, that's great. Killed all their guns. Forgot that they had the British gun there too. Killed all their guns. And lost all of our ground units. I think we retreat here. Yep. We killed all their guns and all their infantry and 2 of their artillery. They're dead now. They're dead now. Non-com. Japan's planes. Yeah, they're dead now. They have no way of surviving. We fly our planes this way so we can start coming back to reinforce there. Boomers going this way. 1 goes there, I guess. 1 goes there, or they go there. Actually, those fighters are going to go to India. They can get to India, they'll go to India. So it doesn't matter which way we go, so we'll just do that. Over here. They have no way to do anything to my transports that are there. Do have that. You could just leave them there. Yeah. Okay. 3 here. 3. 3 here. 3. Plane in the water. Plane and boat in the water. Sploosh. Done. 63 U.S. purchases. 5 dudes, 2 artilleries, and 2 transports. to continue their take France for free. They did not go try to retake Western. I'm shocked by that. They didn't really have the ponies to do it, honestly. And I think they want to consolidate because I can reinforce. I can reinforce from Alaska. Problem is for them is next turn I'm just going to drop 10 fucking guys in Western. If I even get another turn, we may win the game right here, right? We have 9. I think that's all you need. If not, Russia dies, and we win anyway, I think. In the next turn. Nope, that's it. Boom! All right, we got it. We didn't even get to do Russia because we won Western. They under defended Western. I've had that happen where I focus too much going the one way and don't look back at hard enough. So we got it. Honorable win. No, we're not going to continue. So Soviet Union crumbles and falls next turn. I load up Germany with as many dudes as I can get. And I push into France hard. Like I send like all 11 guys into France. And then I just plop another pile of guys there. And then we start bombing UK. Like if I wanted to continue, then we start bombing UK. But that's the game, guys. Axis wins it. Didn't even have to take the Soviet Union to win it because the United States fell asleep. They were freaking asleep at the wheel. Please like, subscribe here, Broncos Gaming World. If you hung in for this whole video, I appreciate you. More variety coming here in the near future. Until next time, folks. Good night now.
Boom goes the dynamite.